Well, hello there. Welcome, everyone, to Vintage Baby 63 Studio. Today is Thursday. The week is almost over. So yesterday, I posted on Instagram some Make Your Own Valentine card kits that I was taking to Colliope. I dropped those off yesterday at the store. So if you get a chance, if you're in the Tucson, Arizona area and you get a chance to go check out Colliope, please do. So as I promised, I think, well, as close to promising as I can do, on my post, that I would make some YouTube videos and share with you what I was going to make from the kit. So I kept one of the kits for myself. So here we go. I'm going to open it up today. Don't know how far I'll get because I'm doing this on my lunch hour. The kits are $12.75. And I didn't even count how many pieces of ephemera that I put in here. But there's quite a bit in there. So let's just go over what's in there. I have a couple. Let's see, I have a vintage Valentine is in there. I also included 3 envelopes. This is an actual vintage Valentine envelope. I don't think, oh, yeah. See, that one fits in there, right? So I put in the kit one of these envelopes. Then I have this envelope. And then I had this envelope that I found. I think I got these like at Goodwill. This was like an invitation kit to make your own invitations. And I just loved the gold. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's kind of a gold colored floral print on there. But I thought it'd make a really cute tag. Pocket for a tag. Or you can make a card too. Either way. And you can stick this in another envelope, or you can't mail it this way, obviously, because it has the opening there. But it could be a Valentine card that you're not going to send in the mail, right? So that's 3. So my whole thought was I was going to put enough items in the kit to be able to make 3 nicely, what's the word I'm looking for? I won't say full cards, but have plenty of pieces to make a nice card. So I have also included a couple of book pages. Now, let me explain to you why I put these book pages in there. This first book page is from a Harlequin romance novel. I don't know what era you grew up in, but I was born in 63, hence the Vintage Baby 63. So in the 70s, when I was like a teenager, probably shouldn't have been reading these books, but they were like my favorite books. I loved to buy Harlequin romances. I was a romantic back then, right? So anyway, I bought a series of these books from an Instagram seller from a long, long time ago. This is probably like one of the first purchases I bought. And I had them as display, or part of a display in my house, because they're gold, and it's like a Reader's Digest, and there's like 4 or 5 different books in each one of the books. So they're like a library kit, I guess you could say. And so finally the other day I thought, you know what? I'd really like to put some pages. I need to buy me some I have some Harlequin romances. So I took one of them apart. Yes, I did. I'm happy to admit it. So I included that because, hey, all Harlequin romances are romantic, right? And then my number 1 favorite romantic book is Pride and Prejudice. It's like my number 1 romance book. So there's a page of that in there. I also included a page from a field guide for flowers. These are all done by Golden Books. You can find these pretty much all over Instagram, Etsy, whatever, eBay. Instagram, but eBay or Etsy. People are always selling these. I have several. Whenever I go to an estate sale, That's where I find most of my books, either in an estate sale or a used book store here in Tucson called Bookman's. And it used to be that I could find these field guides at Bookman's all the time. Now they're kind of few and far between. I don't find them as often, but I still find them like at Goodwill and the thrift stores and that kind of thing, and estate sales. So that's what I have. Then I also have a red heart. It's just paper. Then I have a gold doily in the shape of a heart that's got, I don't know if you can read it, but it says love. It's embossed. And it says love there. And then it has some roses in it too. Then this is a die. This is a die from the stamp market. Here's the die. And it also comes with this heart that you can cut out like any color that you want. And this, is like the lacy outside of it. I don't know if y'all remember, a long time ago, Valentine's used to always have a heart in the middle and then a lacy, like the chocolate boxes and stuff, had a lacy ring around the edge. So I just punched out the outside of it. I also included some beads. Lots of beads. I got silver, I've got gold, I've got pink, I've got red. I also added some sequins. I apologize for my dog barking in the background if you can hear it. I also have my music on my iPad going, so hopefully that doesn't annoy you. I also included a safety pin and 2 safety pins, actually. There's the other one. One has a pink head on it, and the other one is just like an off-white, like a cream colored all the way. This one's just pink on the head. So those are fun. I put a tag in there. I put a piece of lace in there. I also put a piece of yarn, and I like this yarn because it's kind of a multicolored one with all kinds of pinks, hot pink, light pink, white, and it's all twisted with black. I got this skein of yarn at Hobby Lobby. I think it's their brand that they carry. I love this yarn. I love to buy skeins of yarn because these last forever. I can make so much with that. So then I also put in my game cards. These are vintage game cards from a game that's called Probe. Got an X and an O. I've got a vintage Denison label. I think I put 2 of these. These are from printables that I purchased on Etsy. These labels are a lot of fun. I got one that's kind of got a vintage, vintage photo, like sepia. That's the word I'm looking for. Tones to it. And then this one has a red border, right? I got a vintage ticket in there, and it's kind of hard to tell. It almost looks orange as I'm looking through it through the camera, but it is pink. It's a pinky orange. I just have this one little square of Canson paper, like it's just one of my favorite papers. I don't know if you can see it, but it kind of has a texture to it that I just love. I also put in there what I said was my favorite part of it. I have to say, I love this little thing. This is a die, and it also embosses at the same time. It cuts and embosses, and this is from the Tim Holtz Sizzix line. I don't have it right here beside me, or I would tell you the number. Actually, I don't have the package, and I don't know if it says the number on the die. Let's just take a look. Hang on. Let me get it real quick. I'll just keep talking to know I'm still here. I haven't left. So this embossing and cutting plate or folder also has a 4-leaf clover, which I absolutely love. And as you can see, I need to clean that off. It's got some of that silver still left behind. So what you notice, it says Tim Holtz Sizzix, and does it have a number there? No, it doesn't. I'm sorry. So I don't know the number of this, but if you just put Tim Holtz, Sizzix, 4-leaf clover, heart, you would probably find it pretty easily. It may, no, I don't think it's sold in stores anymore. Okay, so then I have a little 14, and that is also a vintage game card. It's a game called, not Rook. Is it Rook? No. I don't remember the name. But anyway, it has a 14 on top and a 14 on bottom. And then I use a scallop punch to punch them out. So I got that. I got a felt heart. I've got a heart on a little stick, like a cupcake holder thing, right? And then this is another die of mine that I have. If you know me, you know I love doilies and I love dies of doilies. I have a couple of different packages of doilies and I just keep them all together. I do not recall. Let me see. I do not recall. Maybe it says it on there. See, I have these doilies. I have these doilies. I have tons of doilies. But I don't think that this one has... I don't think it's a Sizzix. I bought it in August of 2022. I'm looking to see. It doesn't have a number or anything on it, so not really sure where I got that, I'm sorry to say. Trying to be better about that and keeping like packaging or whatever, so or writing on the back of it where it came from so I know for future reference when I'm showing it to everyone so they know where they can find one. So I have a vintage postage stamp in red. I have a wooden, little arrow. I have 6 MOP buttons. If you don't know what MOP stands for, it's Mother of Pearl. I have a huge jar that I keep on my desk. I also have more, but the one that I keep on my desk is like actually one of my favorite vintage finds. I just love old jars. And this is where I keep my MOP buttons. In this delicious brand jar. I have lots of vintage jars in my studio. I keep anywhere from buttons to ribbons or rickrack. Whatever fits in the jar. This one's pretty big. I don't even know what delicious is. If it was coffee or... I don't know. I don't think it says on the delicious. It just says delicious. Yeah, so... They're great. If you find vintage jars, they are a great way to corral all your goodies on your desk. Then I have this little paper flower also. Okay, so that's everything that's in the kit. Now, I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to go about this. Like I said, I'm going to make 3 different things with it. So I've got that, I've got this, and I've got this. So now I'm just going to kind of, I'm going to take a few more minutes here and I'm going to kind of try to arrange and put in different stacks what I think might go together or what I might decide I want to put together and see what looks best together. So there's going to be hearts. There's going to be 14s. Actually, I think I like that better over here. Now, one of the things that I will do with the, I know everybody loves to see the signature on the back. It's to Joe from Kim. And it says, just whistle, I'll come running. So probably one of the first things I'm going to do with this is fussy cut him out. I just am. And he may continue to be in his little envelope that he fits in. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Let's see, I got the label. Let's put that label there. Let's put this label here. We'll go with this label here. If you notice, this is kind of staying gold and browns. I've already got the game card there with the 14, so maybe the X and O is going to come on this one. I like the lace on there. What I'll probably end up doing, I believe I cut, it's a 12-inch piece of lace. So I'm gonna cut this in half. And I'm probably gonna put one half of it over here and one half of it there. Then this one I'm probably gonna use there. Tag. Sorry about that. I like to make noise with my mouth when I'm thinking. Let's see, the ticket may go there. My little arrow is probably going to go over there. Now I'm going to add some other things to this because if you've been following me for long, you know I love rubber stamps. So I'll probably add some rubber stamps to it. I'll probably add some distress inks to it, that sort of thing. But I'm going to take you through my whole process. That dog, he's driving me crazy. Okay, so I have 6 buttons, and since I'm going to do 3, I'm going to give 2 buttons to each card. I'm challenging myself here, folks, because normally I don't put stuff together. I just, as I'm doing things, a lot of times I just grab what's, comes to mind. I don't really sit here and try to think, where am I going to use that piece, or where am I going to do that? I don't gather stuff very much. It's just not my thing. But it works well for so many people. I know lots of people create some beautiful things that way. See? Yeah. I don't want to cut that up, so it's definitely going to go in that one because it fits in them. Now the red heart, I'm not sure. I got a heart here, got a heart here, I got a heart here. I think the red heart, let's see, will it fit in this envelope? It's too big. It would have to go that way, which is a possibility. It's a possibility. But definitely my Pride and Prejudice is going to go with that one. Then the flowers, I think, because they're kind of orangey red color. So I think they'll look good with the gold. What I got going over here. And then this one, the Harlequin Romance book, which I will look at it and see. There may be some phrases in here that I can cut out. Sometimes I'm really good at picking a great, I'll see a sentences just jump out at me. But nothing is jumping out at me with this. So I might just use it as the background for this. Yeah, so there we go. So now, I've got this one, number 2, number 3. And that's going to be the end of today's video because it's gone 18 minutes. I'm trying to go. And obviously, I will use these here and there on each one. I don't want to take them out of the bag because they'll go everywhere. And I'll make some huge mess that will not make me happy. I will find a cup or something to put it all in, though, when I start working on these because I will be adding that. So that's it for today. Tomorrow, hopefully at lunchtime, I can make one of these. I don't know which one. You vote. Tell me which one you think would you like me to see first. Number 1, we're going to go this way. This is number 1. Tell me in the comments if you want to see me make something with number 1 first. This will be number 2, so be sure and let me know. Number 2 is your vote. And then number 3. So whichever one you vote on, whichever one gets the most votes, that's the one I will that I will make tomorrow while I'm on my lunch break. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day. And I hope to see you next time here in the studio when I'll be back. And I was thinking there was something else I was going to say. I guess thank you to any new subscribers out there. I am really appreciating the likes, the comments, And welcome to any new subscribers. See you next time.